Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, we've got some really great news about Jurassic World Dominion. Universal Studios has just revealed that they are officially expected to resume filming very soon. So before this whole pandemic thing took the world by storm, Jurassic World 3 was actually a couple of weeks into production before everything had to be called off. They had massive sets designed and made. They had Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum all waiting to film their stuff in London, and there were even animatronic dinosaurs that were in the process of being readied for filming. That all got pushed back and postponed though when Colin Trevorrow was forced to shut down JP6 in order to ensure the health and safety of everyone involved. Fast forward a few months later and the production company has officially come out and stated that the next Jurassic movie will indeed return to film in just a few weeks' time. Dated July 6th to be exact, which means those predictions that Sam Neill gave us not too long ago wound up being true. Now look, the reason Jurassic World Dominion is able to hop back into production so quickly is apparently due to how the movie's insurance policy is said to remain in place without exclusions. During this whole time the production has been shut down, Universal has been having to pay a whole hell of a lot of money to Pinewood Studios for holding fees. This is where all of those sweet Jurassic sets have been built, so naturally, somebody's gotta fit the bill even when the cameras aren't rolling. Despite owing so much money to that studio, Universal is still planning on spending an additional $5 million in order to get safety protocols underway for all of the cast and crew to return to set, which seems reasonable given the current state of the world, but it also has me kind of concerned on how this will all affect Jurassic World Dominion's production. The movie hasn't exactly been postponed yet, and everyone seems to be thinking that it might just be able to hit that June 11, 2021 release date, which, hey, I personally think is a bad idea.
What's a bad idea?
Another thing to note in all of this happens to be the kind of odd quote that Jurassic Outpost seems to have that pertains to the animatronic effects for the new movie. I don't know who exactly they got this information from, but it basically goes on to say that the shutdown has affected the original vision for the movie in a lot of special effects sort of ways. And with this being untested territory, CGI may have to be implemented in areas where it was originally unintended due to what's happened with the pandemic. And that a lot of the animatronic design shots may have been killed or compromised due to the shutdown. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'm getting some major JP3 vibes from this stuff, and I gotta say, I don't really like it. But hey, before anyone goes into full-on panic mode, just be aware that this quote may have been made under the pretenses that Jurassic World Dominion would not be pushed back to a later release date, and who knows, it just might get a little delay that would allow the movie time to breathe and do everything it needs to the way it was originally intended. Either way, Jurassic World Dominion is definitely going to be an expensive movie to make, and definitely more expensive than what it was originally billed at. However, with everyone returning with all of these safety protocols in place, other movies that were also shut down will more than likely come back after the new Jurassic Park film resumes filming. My biggest concern for all of this is that the studio doesn't rush the thing out to market. And that's mainly because we've all seen that happen before with the insanely troubled production of Jurassic Park 3. A movie that was designed, scripted, cast, and had animatronics and sets built only for the people behind the camera to throw away the script and make up random ideas as they went along. Look, that's not something I ever want to see repeated in this franchise again, and I'm pretty sure I'm not alone on that. Still, the news of Jurassic World Dominion returning to film is very good. I don't want anyone to get that twisted. The thing that would really make that news even better though would be something of a delayed release date. Those two things combined, and you've pretty much got all of the pandemic shutdown turbulence quelled for the time being, as long as they stick to those safety measures. Guys, you all know I'm a major Jurassic Park fan. I wouldn't do this stuff if I wasn't. I love all of these movies, even stuff in JP3. I liked a lot of the stuff that was going on there. I just really want this movie to be as good as it possibly can be for not only myself, but for everyone working on the production, for the franchise as a whole, and for all of you guys that are equally as excited as I am to see this final chapter of the Jurassic World trilogy. I think Colin Trevorrow can pull this off. I have a lot of faith behind that guy, and I know know that Steven Spielberg, Frank Marshall, everyone working on this film is going to be working their hardest to make sure that it is the best product it possibly can be. This all shut down though? Man, I wish it picked some other movie than this one to mess with. But hey, what do all of you guys think about this news? Do you think Jurassic World 3 will resume production with little to no problems following this news? Or do you think that no matter what happens, a pushback in the release date is the safest bet to make for all of those involved? That's kind of where I fall. Whatever your own thoughts and opinions happen to be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now before I go, I'd like to thank all of my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Guys, it seriously means the world to me that you all continue to support what I do, and I never want you to ever forget that. Now, I'd like to thank you all for watching today's video, and hope that you all enjoyed the content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. I'll see you all in the next video, guys, and as always, take it easy.